Moving into Indianapolis at Houston, who will have the better rookie season, CJ Stroud or Anthony Richardson?
So again, you talk about like a tough question, bro. This has got to be like the toughest one we're doing today because this is very much one of those things where, Anthony Richardson, I don't think is going to ever be in like, not, I can't say ever, but right now this year, he's not going to be the passer that we're going to see CJ Stroud is. I mean, CJ Stroud is like, you really, how often do you trust a rookie to throw the ball 47 times?
Yeah.
I mean, right. This is just, and no interceptions. You put the ball in there 47 times, no interceptions for a rookie. I mean, that's awesome. That's just, it's not unprecedented, but it's really good look. It's really good look. He had a great game. Very, very encouraging. I mean, just there's so much you could, and I will say, so much you can say about that. But then with A. Rich, it's a different type of electricity, right? Like it's like, okay, the defense struggles to guard this guy no matter what type of electricity. Like, with the put the ball in his hands, it's going to get scary type of electricity. It's different. But, he's still got to grow a lot as a passer we've seen. But again, he's also shown us that he looks a lot better than we expected off the bat. He looks a lot more comfortable in the pocket than I think we all expected. And he looks, A. Rich, I love it too. I was high on A. Rich coming in. The way he's going to combine the run game with it, it's going to be, I think this year, though, we're going to say at the end of the year, it's just so tough. I think it's so hard for me to say almost any rookie's going to look better than at the end of the year this year than how CJ looks right now.
Yeah.
With what the situation is. And just the fact that how good he just looked. I mean, it's like you put up a game like that. It's really, I'm like so pressed to have to even say anyone's going to look better. So it's tough. But I'm going to stand on A. Rich is going to have more touchdowns.
Yeah, I think Anthony Richardson will have more touchdowns. I think it's also a fact of like who could stay healthy, because if Anthony Richardson's already hurt. Like he needs to stay out of harm's way. Stroud, think about it, like their O-line was decimated this game. If they get a healthy O-line, like that receiving core is dangerous. Tank Dell.
Nico
Collins, John Mechie, like Robert Woods. They have a good receiving core.
Dalton Schultz too. Like I gotta shout him out. Like
yeah, he got some catches too this week. No, basically the Houston O-line was injured, and their run game suffered. If they need to get Dameon Pierce going, there was a brutal showing.
But the O-line.
But yeah, once it's healthy, they'll be much better. Their wide receivers, super underrated, great at creating space. Great. Stroud looks good with time, but kind of once it breaks down, I mean, this was kind of his gripe in college. Like creating out of structure is not his thing, but he has such a nice touch on the ball when he throws it. Like when he throws it, there's such like finesse, and like it's just like the ball like floats.
He throws lasers.
Oh, it's awesome. So he did a good job spreading the ball around. The defense was okay. It needs to improve. I think with D'Amico Ryans, that'll happen. There's a lot of time left in the season. Anthony Richardson, very impressive. Gets the ball out quick. I don't know why I just smacked the table. The Colts run game was much better this week. Moss and Richardson, they both contributed nicely. The play calling is nice by Steichen. The Colts O-line has been playing better. That is for sure helping Anthony Richardson. The Colts are a much better team than I ever expected them to be, especially early out the gate. I thought it was going to look really bad, actually. Even with Richardson down, the game was still really good by Minshew, and he's definitely one of the best backup quarterbacks, but it just shows like how well Steichen runs that team. Last thing, I'm going to stay on the Colts. Josh Downs, nice catches. Will Mallory, decent for a rookie. Like, this team looks good.
No, they do. I say, and my last thing I want to say about the Colts too, but I remember this is one of those things, not even victory lap thing, but a lot of people were saying to me when I didn't have Shaq Leonard included in the top 5 linebackers in the league, they're like, how could you not have Shaq Leonard? I'm going to be honest for a second. This is just a fact for a second. At this point of the year, right now, like Shaq Leonard is not even a top 2 linebacker on his team. I mean, literally, Zaire Franklin and EJ Speed are the ones running the show right now. So that's just one of those things where the way that I think Shaq Leonard's kind of dropped off after, I said after, what am I saying? After this injury, kind of like not something anybody was really talked about here, but he definitely is one of those guys who were superstar before it. And now he kind of has like really struggled after the injury. And it's like, will he ever get back to that same level? I don't know. But at the moment, it is what it is.